Today is about getting back on track. So if you're like this household and you fell off plan during the holidays, just know that you're not the only one. Guess who finally put up the Christmas tree? Yep, the Davis family. Before I get too far into the morning chat, let me just say that today you can expect a full day of low carb, easy, keto meals that are diabetic friendly. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and drinks. I make these videos and share my day with you so that you can see just how easy and sustainable this lifestyle is. Especially if you're like me. You don't like to be in the kitchen all day. And when you're hungry, you're hungry. You want a meal like that. You don't want to wait around. Sorry, I'm working on the camera. Ever since the car wreck, my camera hasn't been working well because, of course, it wasn't buckled up. And I don't know if where the camera got jarred or maybe the airbags hit it. I don't know. But this thing has been acting up, and let me tell you, I'm too cheap to buy a new camera. I may just have to start filming on my phone. You can probably hear the wind whipping in the background. The high today is only supposed to be, I think what it is currently, like 38 or 39, and it's supposed to be like that for the next 3 or 4 days. Speaking of cold weather, I've talked about this before as well. I have an unhealthy obsession with chapsticks, and they are everywhere. You know, I wonder if that's part of my ADHD. The fact that I'm constantly applying stuff like this on my lips, and there is one stuck in every little nook and cranny of the house, and I have a basket full of unopened ones. It's not like I'm buying tons of expensive stuff. It's cheap things. You think I'm joking. Let me show you the basket that I have. And these are just the ones that are unopened. At least this one is tinted, so I don't have those 90s lips going. Have you seen that concealer lips have come back, ladies and gentlemen? Next, it's going to be that thin eyebrow and those low-waisted jeans that come down to your hip bones. Not happening. I've probably already made the morning chat extremely long. I'm going to save the rest for the afternoon or evening chats. There will be an update on my wrist and the chemical burn that I got from the airbag. Ooh, I also have an update on the Omnipod insulin pump and what would be an evening chat without a review. I'm going to go throw a load of laundry in because a mom's work is never done, and then to the kitchen for some breakfast. I'll meet up with you there. Over the weekend, I made a huge batch of keto-friendly sausage balls. Then when I'm ready to eat, all I have to do is just put some in the air fryer to warm them or throw them in the microwave. These are super simple, minimal ingredients, just the way I like it. My family prefers this recipe over the traditional. I'll link it in the cards for you and down in the description box. To drink this morning, I'm gonna have some water. 10 o'clock, so it's time for 10 units of long-lasting insulin. The one I'm on is Tresiba. This is considered basal insulin. This one is slow-acting and it works throughout the day. Once I get my insulin pump set up, I'll no longer have to take this one. I'm gonna get down here and dig out the crock pot because I have some leftover rotisserie chicken. Thank you, Sam's Club. Throw a few ingredients in there with that chicken, let it cook all day. Soup's on, and I didn't have to stay in the kitchen and cook for hours and hours and hours. Plus, bonus leftovers tomorrow. If you're not picking up the rotisserie chicken at Sam's Club, you're missing out on the best deal they have. I'm gonna do a chicken taco enchilada type soup. We'll just throw some stuff in here. An entire container, I think it's 32 ounces of the Swanson chicken broth. This one does not have any sugar or maltodextrin. A 10-ounce can of the chili starter. It's got diced crushed tomatoes in it and it's seasoned. A can of diced tomatoes. You can use Rotel. I'm also going to chop up some of the deli sliced hot jalapeno peppers that I get at Aldi. I'll throw those in with some of that juice. It gives it a little bit of a kick. Then I added salt and a dash of chili. I'm going to cover it up and let it cook till dinner time. I'm going to throw together a quick lunch. We had a spiral ham for Thanksgiving, and when we're done with it, the family insists on ham salad. I'm using Duke's mayonnaise because it's our favorite. This time I'm using tangy dill relish. There's no sugar added into this. Mix and voila, you're done. Today I'm having my ham salad with some Porking Good white cheddar pork rinds. And to drink, I'm having some more water. We will start today's sip and chat out with a quick review. I showed these in a recent grocery haul. I picked them up at Dollar Tree for $1.25. But when we talked about them in the grocery haul, I didn't really read over all of the information. Meltdown energy drink, crazy key lime pie, 12 fluid ounces. It says it's a dietary supplement and it contains natural flavors. It has real ketones, novel energy. I have no idea what that means, so if you do, let me know. And it also has 4 electrolytes: sodium, magnesium, calcium, and potassium. Minimal ingredients. It is sweetened with sucralose, 225 milligrams of caffeine, 5 calories, 0 carbs, and 0 sugar. Now, when I was searching for how much caffeine was in this, that's when I noticed this paragraph. So this says Meltdown Ketolites, as in ketones and electrolytes. Right here it says as 1,250 milligrams of active D ketones. Enhanced energy, increased metabolism, enhanced fat loss, immune support because it has vitamin D and zinc. Directions, as if we do not know how to consume a drink. For best results, drink Meltdown in conjunction with Bang Anti-Diet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bang, as in Bang energy drink? Somehow I missed the part where it said body remodeling from the creators of Bang. So if these are just as good as the Bang energy drinks, then I guess Chris will probably run down there and pick up some more from Dollar Tree. Because I'm liking all of the stuff that's going on here. The fact that it has electrolytes and ketones. Well, now that I've made the sip and chat super long, wow. As soon as I cracked it open, whew, key lime in the face. I love key lime. Makes me think of summer. As far as color, it is crystal clear. I've got a straw because I am not putting my mouth on the can. Bottoms up. That's good. You all have not heard me say that about a drink in a while. You know, let me just check my blood sugar and see exactly where I'm at. 113. You know how this goes. On a scale of 1 being the worst thing ever to 10 being an Alani Nude cherry slush, the best thing ever, what would I rate the taste of this particular Meltdown crazy key lime pie flavor? Yeah, I'd give it a 10. I'm just as shocked as you are. That rating may change if my blood sugar goes through the roof. Remember, you probably are not like me. As a type 1 diabetic, I'm not sure what all of this that's in here, all of these things, are going to do to my blood sugar level. The typical person would probably have 0 response unless you have an issue with sucralose. For me, it's not the sucralose that I'm worried about because that doesn't spike me. It's all the other stuff. Electrolytes, ketones, just when you put it all together, it could be like a, you know, in my system. First up, the Omnipod representative got back in touch with me and has set up my training schedule. As for the training process, it's going to be done virtually, and they said it takes about 2 hours. It's this week. This week, after all this time, 4 months. 4 months of a battle and a waiting game. And now, we'll see if that fight, the battle, the stress of trying to get the insurance to cover the Omnipod was worth it. For those of you that may have missed it, I have issues with insulin and food. Insulin, makes my blood sugar plummet. The doctor says I am extremely sensitive, to the point where we even considered using a pediatric insulin pen so I could get microdoses. Oh, but it doesn't end there. I'm also sensitive to food. Food makes my blood sugar spike an insane amount, like 400, and that's just if I have carnivore. Just a steak or bacon or eggs, and 1 unit of insulin will make me go all the way down to like 50 or 60. So my graph that shows my blood sugar, it should be a nice little wavy straight line. Mine always looks like the Swiss Alps. And the doctor says that's why I feel horrible all the time, because it's the constant highs and the lows. The fluctuation makes it nearly impossible for me to do pretty much anything. I have no energy, extreme fatigue. I'm never hungry. I force myself to eat. It's either I want to sleep all the time or I don't sleep at all. And the brain fog, it's the worst, because I feel like I have lost IQ points. Now it takes me so long to put together a thought, or I'm constantly messing up, stumbling or stuttering over my words, or not even being able to find the correct words. Oh, and let's not forget those long pauses between words and sentences, because the brain can't put it all together quick enough anymore. That's what it's been like for me for the past 2 years at this point. Crossing my fingers that the Omnipod is going to help stabilize those highs and lows and give me back somewhat of a normal life. Right now, what I am most worried about is the training, being able to focus on what's being said and understand, because again, it's not firing properly up here, but the tech of the Omnipod, the setup, figuring it out and making sure it's doing everything properly. I'm just terrified I'm not going to be able to comprehend everything that's being said. I'm considering filming the journey, my thoughts, the ups, downs, all that good stuff. Is that something you all would be interested in seeing? Since it is still November, I want to do a quick shout out and say November is Diabetes Awareness Month. Do your research. There are 2 types, type 1 and type 2. Yeah, 2 fingers, Kristi, 2. It doesn't matter if you have type 1 diabetes or type 2 diabetes. It is expensive, which brings me to the point that I recently watched a documentary. If you have Paramount, I think that's where I watched it. You may be able to find it online. It's called Pay or Die, and it talks about the high cost of insulin in this country. It is astronomical compared to other parts of the world. If you go watch Pay or Die, take your tissues. Whew, it's a tearjerker. Now, last, my car wreck and my chemical burn from the airbags. When Chris talked to the insurance company, they said, well, all the airbags were deployed. The vehicle is probably totaled. But hey, you need to take it to said location and have it looked at. Well, at this point, it's been sitting up there for about a week. They said it was going to be a while before they could even look at it and do an estimate to send to the insurance company. If my car is able to be fixed, then they will not even be able to get the parts in till about the first of the year. But he also said, more than likely, it's going to be totaled out. Now it's just a waiting game of when it gets looked at, the information gets sent to the insurance company, then the insurance company is going to cut me some kind of a check, and I'll have to go car shopping. I don't like to shop, period, much less for something big, a big ticket item like a car. Okay, so my hand doing much better. In the beginning, it looked horrible. And now, so much better. Sorry for the extended sip and chat today. Halfway through. Blood sugar, you ask? 115. Not gonna lie. I was expecting this to have my blood sugar go straight through the roof. Pleasantly surprised. We'll be going to get more. Okay. I'm gonna skedaddle. I'll see you at the next meal. Time for dinner, and soup's been in the crock pot all day. I'm gonna add an 8-ounce block of cream cheese and some shredded cheddar cheese. I'm gonna stir it up and let it cook for about another 5 or 10 minutes, just long enough for everything to melt. I grabbed a big mug and then I topped with some sour cream. I love soup. I feel like I could eat it every single day. Let me know what I should add to it next time. And to drink, I'm gonna have a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Bedtime snack. I recently picked these up at a discount grocery store near me, and it was only $1.25. The Columbus Craft Meats Prosciutto Paninos. 320 calories, 23 fat, 25 protein, and 0 carbs. I'm hoping the high fat and high protein keeps my blood sugar stable while I sleep. We had company tonight. Say hello to Layla. She belongs to my son, Preston. Well, it's about 9:30 and I've already fell asleep twice on the couch while we were watching TV. I'm just gonna wash my face and go on to bed. Don't forget that anything mentioned in today's video will be linked down in the description box along with a ton of discount codes for you guys. You've got this, and I love you.